Hey ladies, so it is Monday and I normally am going to be putting up a video on Monday and I just finished my workout. It's actually Sunday night when I record this. I just finished my workout. When you're watching this, hopefully I'll have done my last quarter force workout. Woohoo! And so I'll have started and finished another program. That used to be one of my big goals because starting and finishing these programs is one of those things that helps you see results and be able to see the changes in your body, whether or not that's um, physical, like weight loss or strength or something like that. But also, just like I always take a before and after picture because you get a free t-shirt if you do. Um, so this week I want you to think about something, okay? You may have thought about this before and never really realized it, but it was something that I have actually had to work on for the last few years. And I want you to think about the way that you talk to yourself in your head, okay? I want you to think about the days where you're just not at your best, right? So we have days where we get frustrated with ourselves, or I do. I have days where I have said things before that sounded something like, this is never going to work for you. You are just not good enough. It worked for her, but your body hates you. Your hormones are whacked out, so you're never going to get your results. You aren't strong enough to keep with this healthy eating thing. Anything. Good enough. You're not good enough. You're not strong enough. You're not smart enough. You can't figure this out. It's always going to be hard. Those things that we say in our heads, they're kind of a big deal. So I had somebody ask myself once, would you say what the things that you say to yourself in your head, would you say those to your mom or your sister or your best friend or your daughter? Would those words come out of your mouth to somebody else that you really love? Would you say, you're not good enough? Or would you say, you're fat? Or you're never going to make it? I really hope that you wouldn't say that. I really, really hope that you would never, ever say that to somebody you really love, right? And I hope that this week, part of the challenge is going to be for you to change that mindset. And for you, when you start talking to yourself that way, to say, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm doing the best that I can. I am making positive changes. I worked out 4 times last week, and I am stronger this week than when I was last week. I want you to say things like anything that it's so different because it can be very, very personal, guys. And it can be so different depending on what you struggle with, right? So I want you to replace that. I want you to replace that negativity, and I want you instead to think about what would happen if you said that to somebody you truly loved, another woman that you truly, truly love. Would that crush your daughter? Would that crush your mom or your best friend if you said that to them? It would hurt them. So let's not talk to ourselves that way. I am a Christian and I believe that the Bible is truth, and there's a verse in the Bible that says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And essentially, like breaking that down, God doesn't make junk. He isn't gonna make something and say, nah, it wasn't really great, so whatever. He said, no, you were made, and you were made fearfully and wonderfully. You were a wonderful creation. So in that alone, we need to make sure that we are speaking the truth to ourselves. And for me, that changed a lot when you're around people like my niece, because she's amazing. And I would never ever say anything like that to her. And so I needed to take that talk out of my own head. So this week I'm going to challenge you to try to work on that. I hope that this is something that will change your perspective of you. It's going to take time. It's retraining your brain to take off the negative and to put in the positive. So your challenge for today is just to click like on this video, and then in the comments, you are going to tell me one truth about you, okay? And that might be, I have beautiful eyes. I am stronger. I pushed myself out of my comfort zone by joining this group. I tried a new workout. I'm doing better than I was. I drank water today instead of Diet Coke. Anything that's positive that you have made a change for the better. And I want you to recognize that, and I want you to put it in the comments so the rest of us can too. I'm proud of you for being here, and I want to help you change your brain, because a lot of the times that's where our hang-up comes from. So that's your Monday Motivational. Those are some of the things we're going to be working on this week. And like I said, click like and put your comment below. I can't wait to see them.